Every Saturday, listen to the Damn It Julie, do some dogs. Sarah's acting is always fun. Can't wait for quarantine to be done. Saturday morning, I'm going to a live stream. Going back to acting with my dream. Wearing my dress shoes and my purple t-shirt. Wearing my leggings, not my black skirt.
Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Really good to see everybody. And this morning we have a birthday, I believe, to start with. First of all, let's say good morning to everybody. We've got Sarah.
Morning.
Emily, literally just running as as the credits are going up. We've got Eve.
Morning.
And we got Ben. And we're expecting a couple of guests in today, but they're not here yet. So shall we find out whose birthday it is? I know she's in, but does anybody else have a birthday this morning? Just tell me in the comments section.
Grandma and Grandad had.
Oh, Grandma and Grandad had one this week as well. Yeah. So a happy birthday to them as well. Certainly, I know that today is Aaliyah's birthday. So we're going to sing happy birthday to her. Are we ready? Everybody join in, please. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Leah, Chris and Philippa. Happy birthday to you. Is yours next week, Aaliyah? We'll have to do it all again then, won't we? So shall we find out what we've got coming up on today's show? It's a big fun packed show again, as always today, and I'll let you know what we're gonna see. So what do we have coming up on today's Act 2? Well, first off, we've got Emily doing a TikTok, followed by Henry with a stop motion, Kira with a TikTok, then we have Scarlett's dance, followed by Ali doing some singing, and then we have Lucy's big quiz spot, followed by our end of show with Amber Anderton. So lots and lots coming up today, and there also we're going to have a little bit of a question and answer session with Amber Anderton this morning, and we will also have a big quiz with Lucy, and as soon as Lucy sends me that link, I will put it up so that you can join that nice and early this morning. So shall we get straight on and see Emily's little piece that she sent in this week? One this week, Emily, so did you make that up or was that a copy off of TikTok?
I learnt it off YouTube. I did a dance tutorial.
Learnt it off of YouTube. Excellent. So has anybody else been learning stuff this week off of YouTube? Has anybody else had a birthday this week? I hope you've all had a really nice time in the sunshine. It's been very nice and bright, hasn't it? Why are there so many people doing TikToks? TJ asks.
It wasn't a TikTok.
And Emily says it wasn't a TikTok. It was from from YouTube. And Kira, I'm sorry I spelt your name wrong. I have no idea how I managed that. Okay, Kira. Yes, okay, Kira. Ah, dear. Okay, so also this week, Henry has done us another stop motion, which is good fun. So we'll have a quick look at that now.
I love a little walk. Ow, help! Black Panther, help me! Oh, thank you, Black Panther. Bye.
Well done, Henry. A lovely little stop motion there. And I guess that Mummy's helping you with that again as usual, which is great. And thank you to Mummy for helping with that. So Amanda's here, but she hasn't followed our link yet. So hopefully she's going to follow the link fairly soon. Lex is here. Kira's here. TJ's here. And Chris is here. Great to see everybody here. So, okay, let us see Kira, who I've spelt wrong. Let's see her piece. Lots of fun. Really well done. That's absolutely fantastic, Kira. Nice little dance there. And I think that one might have been a TikTok, was it? I think so. Eve thinks so as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Did you do anything for this week, Eve? No. Oh dear. Are you going to do something for next week?
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to put the link up in just a moment. And I'm going to try and help Amanda get in because she's having trouble getting in. So I'll sort that out while you guys watch the wonderful dance that Scarlett sent in.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still savvy. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life, and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote the letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold? Or will I have a lot of children who can love me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold? Or will I have a lot of children who can love me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
Awesome. That was really lovely, Scarlett. Thank you so much for doing that. And this is a popular song this week, as it happens. So there is a link now down here to the quiz for this week, which is already set up. And I think I've joined already. Yes, it looks very much like I've joined already. And there are 5 other people connected and ready to go. So go, and while we're watching the next video, go along to this link here and we can all play and join in with Lucy's quiz. And I'm hoping Lucy will be here in time for her quiz, but we'll see. So as I say, that song today, oh, and by the way, just so that Sarah Esser, who's trying to get in, and Amanda know, you can both use your phones. So this will work with your mobile phones. So just use those and then you'll be able to get in, and we'll look forward to seeing you. Okie dokie. So as I say, that was a really popular song this week, and Ali also sent in a version of that song. So we're going to go and have a look at that just before we join the quiz. So let's go and have a see.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never wished so we were out to make that steady figure. Soon I'll be 11 years old. My daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Soon I'll be 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really know will ever really know me. Soon I was 20 years old, my story got told. For the morning sun when life was lonely. Soon I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in my favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Soon I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Soon I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still asleep in Corey, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember, and then life becomes a better one. Made a hand. I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold? Will I have a lot of children who will want me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold? Will I have a lot of children who will want me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
Wow, brilliant, Ali. Really good. Very, very well done indeed. And I see a lot of people asking questions in the comments section about who put all the filters on. Well, I'm sorry, guilty as charged. I put a little bit of reverb on your voice. I zoomed it in, made you black and white, and made it look a little bit like it was old-fashioned TV, because there's that kind of sound effect and that noise on the track, which I also added. I hope you liked it, Ali. And all good fun. So we have waiting in the wings Amber Anderton, and we're going to have a quick chat with Amber before we go into the quiz with Lucy. Oh, Lucy's in as well now. That's fantastic. Okay, brilliant. We'll have a quick chat with Amanda and then we will do today's quiz. So let's add. Hey!
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm very, very well. How are you? We're really good.
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks.
It's great to see you. I love your eye makeup. That is
Thanks.
so.
I don't know. It's
That's
a bit
so
much.
Amber Anderton. Absolutely wonderful. So it's lovely to have you on the show today, and I wanted to talk to you today about some things I think a lot of our students, particularly those who really enjoy their singing and maybe write and maybe play an instrument, because I know that you've got a wealth of knowledge that you can pass on about how you first got into the music industry, how you break into doing gigging, how you approach writing. I mean, we will put the quiz in between, so I won't tire you out, but I think starting point really is what first got you into music. What drove your passion?
Probably Kylie Minogue when I was about 11.
Right, really? Kylie? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I mean, I always loved music and listening to music since I was very small. Yeah, I don't know, I just really wanted to write songs, and I started off like my parents got me a Yamaha PSS 170 keyboard, which had 100 voices. And
100? Wow.
So I wrote some songs on that were, obviously pretty dire. And I carried on through the years, and some family members helped me. So a cousin of mine helped me record when I was about 16, a couple of songs. And I just kept going, really, kept writing different songs. And obviously they start off maybe a bit shaky, but if you keep going, then eventually, hopefully, you can find something that's, worth a lot. I mean, any song's worth something, but, practice makes perfect, I suppose.
Absolutely. And I guess so your advice would be be similar to mine. In fact, you've just said it, which is that if you are looking to become a writer or a singer-songwriter, the key thing is persistence, because like yourself, I remember at the start of writing, a lot of my songs were not as well crafted as maybe they might have been.
Yeah.
And you kind of improve and get better over the years. So how long have you been playing, for example? How long have you been playing each instrument? Because you play guitar, you play pretty much everything, don't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, not to a brilliant standard, but I give it a go. So I started guitar when I was 16, but I started playing the flute when I was 7. So I think, you know, if you can get even just a basic kind of knowledge of music theory, that really helps.
Yeah.
And mine isn't that advanced, but certainly learning something about it really helps with songwriting. And you can get some really good books, or, you know, there's various different ones that kind of just explain the basics of that, which is very useful. I play the piano as well, but kind of badly. I just plonk out some chords. But I mean, my main instrument really has always been my voice. So that's what I've kind of, you know, spent money on a course to improve it and things like that. So yeah, I think, as you say, just keep kind of practicing and plugging away is the most important thing.
Oh, that's absolutely true. Yeah, totally. Yeah, keep going and push through, because there are always little barriers. Particularly, I remember I started playing guitar at 14, and the barriers to when you first start and getting a chord book and starting to, even if you're not reading music, if you're reading tabs, which is the way that I went, it's really frustrating because it takes such a long time for your hand to do what you tell it to do. But it is about perseverance, and I think that's the key for anybody watching, is to make sure that you persevere. So it was lovely to have you involved and starring and featuring in our Easter workshop movie, which you came on right at the very last minute. On the morning we started, messaged me and said, "Hey, let's do this," and that was really cool. And you helped with writing one of the songs. Now, how do you go about, and how should students go about approaching starting to write a song? What comes first for you, the lyrics or the chords, or do you get a melody pop into your head, or is it an inspiration type thing from something that happens, or a story? You know, what's the first thing for you?
I think the best way is an inspiration. I think because then I find the rest of it just kind of flows. So sometimes I write a song and it's kind of inexplicable how it came about, really. It just sort of came about. But it just depends, really. So I think I recently recorded a bit of a songwriting tutorial for boys at the school I work at. And I said to them, you know, one way of starting would be coming up with a chord progression and thinking about the structure of the song. So you've got verse, chorus, you know, maybe middle eight, chorus. It's a standard kind of structure. Work out some chords that you think sound nice for each of those sections, and that could be a really good starting point. And then from there, you might start thinking about melody, lyrics, and the rest of it might come together. The other way is, you know, I find easiest is to have a story to tell. So, for example, with Easter Workshop, it was all about the delivery driver, somebody that wasn't very well, their friend. So I knew the story I had to tell. So that really helped in writing the lyrics anyway, because I knew that I needed to get that message across to the audience in a fairly short amount of time, what was going on with each character. And kind of from that, the chorus came, which was saying, we've all got a tough job to do. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And again, that was one where the story kind of drove the narrative of the song.
Yeah.
And as you say, though, a lot of times it just comes up to inspiration, really. You know, if things happen in life that make you feel very strongly one way or the other, it often triggers a song, doesn't it? So
yeah.
It's a good time to sit down and to write and note down and record down your ideas. So absolutely. I'm going to ask one more question, if I may, before we go into the quiz, and I hope you'll join us for the quiz and then come back, because obviously you're the end of show today, which is fantastic. I just wanted to talk about something that's really, really important, particularly with our students and young voices. What things do you do in order to, obviously you do all of your vocal exercises that we teach at Academy and that you teach as well, but what else longer term is really important to keep your voice healthy and safe, so that your main tool is looked after?
That's a really good question. I mean, I've struggled a lot with my voice in the last few years for various reasons. I would say making sure you have time in the day where you rest your voice. So some of us, depending on our jobs and our lives, are talking almost all the time. So try and just be aware that you have some periods in the day where you can make a conscious effort not to speak. Drinking enough water, which you've just demonstrated there.
Not intentionally, sorry, I was thirsty.
It's just so important to keep hydrated more than anything, I would say. Getting a good amount of sleep is important because your body tends to heal the most important parts of your body first. So if you don't sleep much, your body will concentrate on things that are very important, and your vocal cords, in terms of your biology, isn't that important really. And I would say inhaling steam is a really good thing to do.
Steam,
so,
right, okay.
If you inhale steam, it's the only way that you can directly, hydrate your vocal cords.
Okay.
That moisture from the hot water.
Obviously, at the age of some of our students, they'd be very careful with steam. Certainly get an older parent or an adult to help you with that. But definitely, yeah, I totally get that, because it would make the little droplets of moisture really small, so they would get into your vocal folds, which is really, really useful. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for giving us some insight. We will come back for a couple more questions, if that's all right with you, after we've done the quiz, and really hope that you can join us for the quiz. Obviously, you're here with us, so hopefully that'll all go down well. So I'm going to bring Lucy in. We can say good morning to Lucy if she's ready. There we go. Hey, Luce.
Morning.
Morning. How you doing? Oh, your microphone's not on, darling. Is that me? No, it's not me, it's you. Let's try this, she says.
TJ says hi.
Oh, TJ's saying good morning to everybody. Good morning, TJ. Oh, I did see you earlier. And he's saying hey to Ben as well. Let's see if we can get some audio from Lucy. And it's lovely to see Kira and Lex in as well this morning. And Yvain is in as well. So she obviously... Oh, that sounds like promising, Lucy. That sounds very promising. I think we have your audio.
Hello?
Yes, we do. Hooray! Awesome. So Lucy very kindly again has done the quiz for us this morning. So in just a moment, I'm going to hand straight over to you, Lucy, and I'm going to let you have the entire screen. And what can we expect today? What fun have we got coming up in the Act 2 quiz this morning?
Harder questions.
Harder? Oh, wow. Okay. I've got a terrible feeling that we're going to do very badly at that, because
I tell you what, it's just a case of trying to, like last week, there were a lot of people with a lot of high scores.
Yeah.
So making it a bit harder and then trying to find the balance from that.
Cool.
So,
I've got a feeling that lots of mums and dads, aunties and uncles and grandparents are helping out. So I don't think it's quite... But that's great, because that's what we want. We really want this whole Saturday morning live for you guys is all about bringing the family together to keep the connection with Act 2 and to keep showing the videos that you're doing for us. So please don't forget to send them in. In fact, just very quickly, let me remind you of where to send your videos, folks, right here. Please email your videos to me at Act 2. And if they're big, up to 2 gigabytes, you can send free on WeTransfer. I think I say it every week, but hopefully you can send some through. So the quiz now is at myquiz.org/P, and it's 297705. Shall we all go and argue and get involved in a quiz? That would be lots of fun, wouldn't it? So I was actually going to just put some nice quiet Act 2 music on behind. If you can hear that, can you? Just to give you something behind it, Lucy. And I'll hand over to Lucy with this week's quiz. Awesome.
Honestly, I don't really know what's going on now. Here we go. And then I want to... Here we go.
See, there's 13 of us in loose.
Yeah, I've got 15 here.
14, 15, yeah, wow, that's cool.
So, let's not have that. So, we are in the waiting screen here.
There we go.
I'll give this
there you
a
go.
couple more. I'll give this about a minute or so just to try and get some more users.
Yep. Okie dokie. Oh, we've got Luami in as well. Let's say a quick good morning to Luami. Oh, let's take that quiz off her face. Morning, sweetheart.
Hey.
Morning.
Lovely to see you. Just in time to join the quiz.
Quiz.
Yeah.
Make a quiz.
Yeah. Do you want to play? It's very easy. You just go to this link, which is myquiz.org/p 297705. And in fact, I think what I can do is I'll just post that once more in the comments section for anybody else that hasn't seen it. That should be in the comments section now, guys.
Who made the quiz?
Lucy.
Is it
Lucy Lou.
going to be really hard?
Yes, it is. Apparently, it's going to be really, really hard. So, Lucy, I'm going to share your quiz screen now if you're ready to start. And let me just see if that will work. Yes, there we go. Awesome. And Lou, we'll come back and say hello to you in a moment. I'm just going to mute your mic so that you can shout and scream at yourself during the quiz like we do. Okay, enjoy everybody.
Right, we're ready to crack on. I'm trying to find the comments now. Guys, if you can just post saying you're ready for the quiz, just pop a message, and then we can crack on. I'm not seeing any messages.
Well, I can tell you we're standing by and ready, my dear.
Okay.
Let's go for it, hey?
Cool. Let's crack on. Here we go. Oh, Lance was in there first.
Ha ha ha, off to a flying start.
Yeah. I need to close all these tabs. Ah! There we go. There we go. Oh, Lance has taken the lead. Can't say I'm surprised. Why is it doing this? There we go. I have no idea of this one. Absolutely no idea. I'm going to be honest and say I've never watched Harry Potter.
I haven't either. I haven't even read the book or seen the films.
Oh no. No, not at all.
Honest Injun. Well, we got it right.
Yes.
What we've got next? I might have been a bit harsh with this question.
Oh, have you included the capital?
No. And I mean, I'm probably going to get messages saying, no. There's 13 districts. The 13th one comes into play in the last film, I think.
Oh dear, we had to tell Sarah off then. She was shouting and screaming the wrong answer. Not only that, she was jumping up and down while doing it.
Oh no. How have you got the energy at this time in the morning? There we go. Oh, Lance. Alright, Henry and Martha, please overtake Lance. Yes, Zoe.
Oh, a bit slow on that one.
know the answer and don't.
Oh dear, we're having fun again.
Oh, you got that one wrong then, Lance.
No, we got that one right, my
Oh,
dear.
did you?
Oh yes, Sarah's shouting the wrong answer.
Oh,
I'm
Lance got
liking
in there
these
first.
questions this week, Lucy.
Oh, you are?
Oh, loving them.
Good. I haven't slept because of this yet.
Oh, bless you. Thank
No,
you
I'm
so
joking,
much.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Yes.
Well, most people went for over. Interesting. Oh,
Oh, that
Georgie
was a
won
guess.
Kenobi.
That was a guess. Oh, that was Emily. Good on you, Emily.
Here we go.
I'm thinking cycling 28 miles yesterday might have actually dusted the cobwebs out of my mind.
Yeah? You can hear the cogs turning.
I can actually feel the cogs turning. It's a great quiz though. Thanks again, Lucy.
That's alright. Did
I
you
wish
fall
we
into
could
the
show
trap
you
here?
Sarah jumping up and down, Lucy. I really do. She's jumping up and down.
Henry and Martha aren't too far behind you guys.
I know, I think they're going to win.
No.
Oh, you're extending the lead a little bit.
Oh, Ben says David Williams.
What, the first man to walk on the moon?
Yeah, he thinks so.
Yeah. I think he's... Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, not an option up there, so we have to
Yeah.
pick something else.
Here we go. Oh, Lance, I think you've got this one.
I do indeed. That was a terrible Welsh accent,
I wasn't going to say
isn't
anything.
it?
Who put tortoise?
I love tortoise. That should have been the answer.
Yeah. We need Lucy and Josh for this one. Josh should have got straight in with the answer.
Oh, I
to
made a
this.
mistake. Oops.
Oh. You got an itchy finger. Itchy trigger finger.
I have, trying to get there too fast. I knew the right answer.
You think of
I wasn't. I knew the right. Oops. If only the picture had come up.
Emily.
Zoe's doing well.
She is. Hopefully, with any luck, she'll overtake you.
Oh, that's charming. Oh, sorry. I'll give you some feedback for that.
Henry and Martha have come back up again. That's good to see.
Yeah, but we've got to name them.
Go. Oh, do you not? Can you not name them?
Yeah, of course.
Trying to keep it topical.
Very good, very nice.
Do you remember when we were going to do Aristocats?
I do, and we should still
Many
revisit
years
that.
ago.
Yeah, we should revisit that. It's a great show.
That was when we did King and I, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Oh, I had to overrule on that one, I'm afraid.
Did you? Did you get it right?
Well done, TJ, ahead of us on that one. Good job.
I love Geordie One Kenobi. I don't know who he is. I just love the name that he's come up with.
It's great, isn't it?
It is. If it had 3 jets, it'd be wonky. It'd be able to fly straight.
Oh, wow. We nearly pressed the wrong answer then. And I think I probably would have been shot if I had.
We watched this the other day.
I know. I was just hovering over the wrong answer. I wasn't actually going to click on it. I
We
watched
found
it all
it
the
on-
way through the other day as well.
You what?
I watched the whole of Wizard of Oz through the other day, and it was lovely to see it again.
Oh no, I mean Wicked.
Oh, Wicked! Oh, right.
Yeah, we found
Wicked
it.
of Oz. Do you remember when we did the Wicked of Oz?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I do. I don't think I was in that one.
No, I think you.
Oh, that was a summer school.
It was indeed, yeah.
I think we went camping that year actually.
Nice.
I actually hope I put the right answer to this one down.
Oh, I hope you have.
What?
Oh dear.
Finale should know this.
They should indeed. Just having to have an argument. 30 days has September, April, June and November.
Who's arguing the toss on that one? Did have to bring the gunners back in.
Oh, you naughty girl.
Just had to be done.
Oh, that was a good guess. Okay, Emily answered this one.
Is it right?
Oh, I'm sorry, we're striding out, aren't we?
That's alright. Because you were near the bottom last week, so now you're
I
at the top.
was not. I was 10th, cheeky.
Yeah.
Well, that was nearer the bottom than the top because there were
Yeah.
17 of us playing.
Yeah. France. What's the candle called? Is it Lafayette? No, what's the candle
I love
called?
this musical. I love this musical. Due to be doing it. Due to be doing it if everybody wants to still do it. Yay! Got it right. Awesome.
There we go.
Finally, we win something.
Wow.
And then the leader.
Yay!
Our lucky week.
Must be our lucky week.
'Cause I won bingo.
Yeah, we won the bingo. Thank you so much, Lucy. That was great.
That's
How did everybody
all right.
get on? We've got Henry and Martha, well done, on second, and Zoe was third. Zoe did really well through all of that, actually. And then we've got, oh, sorry, I can't actually see it because my eyes are so bad.
Matty and
we've-
Natalie.
Yeah, Matty and Natalie. Then Kira.
Kira.
Then TJ. Well done, TJ. Lou. What happened, Lou? Alice and Hayden. Great job. Really, really good fun there. Thanks so much, Lucy. That was absolutely brilliant.
That's all right. We
Really
just stop
hope
sharing.
everybody enjoyed it. Look at this. We've got a pretty full looking house today, haven't we? Now, have I unmuted everybody? Yes, I think I have. And what's more, we're not alone because Jill! Yay! Good morning. Good morning. Lovely to see you. Did you manage to get ready in time to do the quiz this morning, Jill?
I didn't. I'm really sorry I missed it. I did play along though, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to sign in time.
Oh, bless you. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, what have you been up to this week then? Everybody, let's ask one at a time. Amber Amanda, as you've put it up there. What have you been up to this week in lockdown?
I thought I'd put Amber and Amanda in case people were confused because Amber's the name
Yeah.
I use for singing.
Stage name, absolutely.
In lockdown this week, well, I've had to work from home, so I've been doing a bit of that.
Right.
I have yesterday for VE Day, everybody in my little close sat outside their houses, and
Wow.
I provided the music from my big speaker, and we all socially distanced. And
And I see that Lex made some cupcakes as well, which is really nice.
yeah, Lex made some cupcakes, and yeah, we had really nice time because we didn't really know our neighbours before that, so it was nice to meet them and talk to them.
Oh wow, that's really cool. So you made some new friends, and hopefully that'll last way beyond the lockdown. So that's brilliant. Lucy, what have you been up to this week, other than spending all night last night kindly doing the quiz for us?
My essay.
Essay.
uni.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, it's not going too well, and tears have been shed.
Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, darling. That's it's
But
stressful,
deadline
isn't
date's
it?
closing in, and when it's done, it will be done.
I know you'll do really well because you work hard at everything. So good luck with
Fingers
that.
crossed.
And it won't be luck that you need. It'll be the perseverance and energy that you bring to things. So go for it. You'll be brilliant. And Jill, the lovely Jill, what have you been up to this week, darling? Other than sending me lovely videos of Scarlett.
Yeah, doing lots of recording of the kids and lots of schoolwork. I'm learning all about ancient Egyptians.
Oh, wow. Actually, I tell you what, we must see if we can get my buddy, Mr. Dilly, on here at some time as well, because just before the lockdown, that's what I was doing. You Wouldn't Want to Be an Egyptian Mummy. I was on the tour for that, doing the lighting and sound and stuff. And I think that would be a great thing to show the youngsters on here and the students. So awesome stuff. So what have you learnt about Egyptians and canopic jars and the afterlife?
Well, yeah, bearing in mind my kids are 5 and 7, we've been doing more simple things like hieroglyphics. They've done their name in hieroglyphics and things like that. So we're still extending our project, having just finished learning about volcanoes. It's exhausting, this
Fantastic.
homeschooling stuff.
It's not the easiest thing in the world, I can tell you. No, I know that from experience, but we're having fun with it. That's the main thing. And also it's nice because it's nice to refresh what we learned when we were kids. And actually you sometimes learn new stuff that we didn't learn as kids, that they learn differently. So, oh, excellent. And Luami, lovely to see you this morning, sweetheart. What have you been up to?
Singing teaching online, basically. Got loads of new kids, which is fun. Doing private lessons. I've got about 25 students a week now.
Wow, that's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, and we're going to try and do something fairly soon to make that work for on the Act 2 stuff and get some of the Act 2 kids involved.
Yeah,
But we need
a songwriting workshop, which
brilliant.
I'd love to try out on some of you guys.
Awesome stuff. And actually we were just literally talking about that with Amber just before we went to the quiz. So really great stuff. And actually there's nothing that's quite as impassioning as, if that's a word, as writing songs. I think I just made up a new word, but it's quite a good word.
Yeah, like it.
Awesome stuff. Awesome. Well, we were going to dive into some more questions with Amber, but I think Jill has come on to say, I'll do a little bit of movement and get them up and moving if you would like. So if you're okay with that, I keep wanting to call you Amanda, but I will call you Amber because it's your stage name, and that's great. So shall we all do a little bit of movement with Jill, and then I'll come back and we'll ask some more questions. And actually, now that we've got all of us in, we can have a little chat about singing and songwriting, and then drum roll, we will have the end of the show from Amber Anderton, who's going to do a couple of, I think you're going to do acoustic guitar, a couple of songs live for us.
Oh, awesome.
Which will be absolutely stunning. So first things first, I will hand over to our lovely Jill. Let's do that.
Well, bear with me. I've just got to take headphones out, and
okay.
I just stopped the music. Just give me 2 seconds.
Okay, we'll talk amongst ourselves. While you do that, I'll just...
I'm not going to be a lot of fun with this.
You're not going to be... You're too tired.
Yeah, and her, but...
I'm ready.
Well, beware. I do switch back to everybody's cameras at some stage just to check that we're all doing it, just for fun.
As long as it doesn't involve 100 press-ups, I'm fine.
Oh man, I tell you, Lucy's warm-ups at Haywards Heath are notorious. She kills us every Saturday. There's press-ups, there's sit-ups, there's oh goodness knows. I think it's more like an army camp training than a physical warm-up.
Can you imagine what it's going to be like when we all go back?
Oh, well, I've been cycling every single day of lockdown. I did 28 miles yesterday, which is my record, which is too much.
Your legs hurt
really.
yet?
Does my?
Do your legs hurt yet?
My legs hurt for the first week and a half, but I pushed through that and just kept on and on and on. And actually, by persevering, which is what we were talking about earlier, with playing an instrument or writing songs, with perseverance, I just worked through it. I have to say though, today's cycle this morning, I wasn't going to do, but I did. But it was really, really hard because I did my 7-mile cycle this morning, and my legs after yesterday's 28 were like jelly. The muscles are just too tired. You've got to give it some rest periods in between, and yeah, I haven't been great at that. So I hope all of you guys that are watching, I hope you've all been doing your Joe Wicks, or you've been following through with the videos that we've put up on the Act 2 live page, so that you can keep on being active and keep getting your heart rate up, because it's really good for you, especially if you're sitting in front of a computer screen all the time doing your schoolwork. It's really, really important that you keep fit and also keep hydrated. Oh, I see Ben Super Toys has joined us as well.
I saw you the other day.
You did a salt course, did you say?
No, cycle to Saltdean.
Oh wow, that's quite a distance from Hove, isn't it?
Yeah, you go along the undercliff, what's it called? The undercliff path on the bike. Because apparently
Wow.
there's real sightings there. So I want to go and see them, but I haven't seen them yet.
Oh, that would be that's really lovely. And actually, cycling along the sea, you get that lovely sea breeze and all that nice air. I can see that Matilda Motley is here, and she cycled 26 miles a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
Wow, that is amazing, Matilda. Really, really good. Yes, darling. No.
I can tell you what exercise I've done. Sort of woken up in the morning and rolled over and done some sideways running.
Done some what?
Sideways running.
What,
And
like
rolled
rolling
back over
down?
and gone back to sleep. Yeah.
In your sleep.
Well, I have to say this whole lockdown is really good. Hello, Lex. Good morning. This lockdown is really good for everybody's health and fitness because Sarah finally managed her 10K yesterday. She's been doing a 5K pretty much daily, and then yesterday managed the 10.
Yeah, good.
I'm aiming for a half marathon next, I think.
Half marathon next. Wow.
How long's that?
So it'd be about
13 miles.
Yeah,
13.2. Because
You're not far off then.
full marathon's 26.4, I think. So yeah, half marathon, that'd be good.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
I might get her to run along after me on my bike. Good morning, Justin. I think Jill is having some technical difficulties here, guys. I don't know what's quite occurred because she's kind of disappeared from the stream. I'm just going to quickly check on Facebook while actually, I tell you what I think would be a really, really nice idea is just for each of us, if you wouldn't mind, while I'm just checking that Jill's okay via Facebook, if we could perhaps go round, start with Amber, then Lucy, then Lou. What would you say that oh, hello. How about that? Look, I need to remove that one from the stream and add that one from the stream.
Oh, she's back.
She's back. She's
Hi.
back.
I'm
Hello.
sorry, I'm not sure what happened. I
It's
was
okay.
sat here waiting, thinking that you were going to bring me in, and then I didn't realise you couldn't see me.
No, we couldn't see you. So you were gone. You were lost. You were just a dark.
Oh, okay. Are we all ready?
We are ready. Yeah, let's do it now then. Let's do it now. And I'll come back to that question. What I was gonna say just quickly, Jill. Oh, I think she's off. I'll tell you in a minute.
Flawless. Go to the City by George Michael on Amazon Music.
Okay, I want to make sure that you're all doing this with Jill. Don't forget, I can see you all.
both make a good shape. Excellent. I won't do any floor exercises because you won't be able to see me because of space. But if you can do
That was wonderful, Jill. I'm not sure that I'm built for the high kicks, though.
just make sure you have enough space.
Sorry, say again.
I said, just make out you didn't have enough space.
Well, that's right, we didn't. And in fact, last week we ended up with several of us getting knocked and hit, and poor Eve got a good whack and wallop last week.
You need a bigger studio.
We do, and her and Ben have both gone in to watch and comment and find their own space to do some movement in. Let me just take. Thank you so much for that. It's got my motor running.
Yeah, that's it. Anything to raise the heart rate, it just lifts your mood and makes you feel better.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. No, that was absolutely awesome. Really, really nice. I was going to ask each of you before we went into the dance, what would be your number one recommendation for people to, or even the parents as well that might be watching, to do during the quarantine time? What do you think, from a theatre point of view, is the most important thing to keep on doing and keep practicing? Obviously, you want to practice everything, but what would you say the most important thing is? I definitely think that we've just experienced one of them, and I'll give that to Jill straight away. That definitely keeping active and getting your heart rate up is really, really important. Staying fit and healthy, that the two things go hand in hand. So does anybody else want to chip in with anything else that they think everybody should be doing? Lou Ami's the first hand in the air. Go on then, Lou.
I just say creating new things, whether it be writing a song or writing a rhythm or something that I was trying to introduce in the songwriting workshop, is to try and get a loop without having a looper. You can use your voice note on your phone, which most people have. If you don't have it, then your parents might have one.
Awesome.
And you can just record like a clap or something, or like a rhythm, and you can sing over the top, or you could sing something and then sing over the top. That's a fun little task to do, or just or drama or dance or whatever. But I think creating at this time is really important. Creating new things.
I think creativity's definitely, creativity's definitely a big, really positive emotional outlet. I don't know sorry, I was just laughing at Ben. We're all laughing at Ben. Ben's in on as Ben Super Toys. Hi, we are so happy for the Christmas tree. Nobody knows what Ben is talking about most of the time, even when he's not on the comments. But Merry Christmas, Ben. Does anybody else want to add? Oh, sorry, I'm just taking my mic down. Yeah, Amber, go.
I would say collaboration as well, like following on from what Lou said. I found it really exciting to try and do things online and see whether we can bring them together, a bit like we did at Easter Workshop, really.
Absolutely.
Because I think, one of the things we're all missing is that contact with other people. And I think the more we can do, the better on that. So, yeah.
Totally agree. I have to say that you brought up the Easter Workshop, and also we're going to do one on the week of the 25th to 29th, the May, what would have been your May school half term. So you'll have no schoolwork to do. You'll be bored otherwise. And we've had quite a few sign up already. And I definitely think collaboration is also a really, really important thing, because it's so important to keep that personal contact with people, because we are, as humans, we are a social animal, and we do need to be in contact with people. And it's so much harder when we're not in physical contact, so we can't give people a hug or do a dance with them or sing with them or act out a drama piece. It's very frustrating in a lot of ways, but we can still see and talk and put things like we did together for the Easter Workshop, which we had great fun with. Really, really good fun. Yeah. Anybody else got anything to add? Anything else that we should really all be trying to do in lockdown? I don't know if Lucy or Jill have got any things to. Oh, Lucy has got something to add. Go, Lucy.
I'd say support the arts. We are at a massive, massive risk of losing the theatre industry very soon. We are seeing shows close down early, or even cancel their tours, and it's putting a lot of people out of work. And this industry itself is so temperamental with work.
Yes, it is
And we
definitely
need
a
to-
fickle industry in terms of work, and I couldn't agree more, Luce. Absolutely.
There are musicals on YouTube that you can watch. I watched Shrek the other day.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
And
there's
it's
some
really
great
good
stuff.
quality, really good quality as well. And it was, I can't even tell you who it was. I think it was Brian Darcy as Donkey. Absolutely brilliant.
Wow. Awesome.
Also, we watched it was called The Girl Who Was Green or something like that. And that was the Wicked one.
Wow.
So just trying to find things that you enjoy, and if you're going to buy tickets to see the show, I don't think there's anything wrong with watching it online,
No, absolutely.
because you're put it into the industry, so you can take out. It's like a bank. So I do think you need to really support them.
And I tell you what, I couldn't agree more, Luce. And just to make sure that everybody's got the opportunity to do that, I'm going to ask you, if you would, just to send me any links that you've got. And what I'll try to do is make sure that we put some links later on in the description of this video, so that anybody that wants to go over and try to, or go and support the arts and watch some stuff online of shows that we can't go and see live at the moment, and I fear, unfortunately, we may not be able to for some long period of time, until we've got this virus under control, until there's a vaccine as well. So I think that the arts is definitely going to move a lot more online, and
We can already see, like, I don't know, like, because of where I am within my studies, we are seeing a transformation already. Like, self-tapes are being used more so than auditions. So recording yourself, and it's harder. It is harder because they'll see more people. But it's the way we adapt. We've got all this technology. Why don't we use it?
we do indeed, and that's exactly the point of us doing these things on a Saturday morning. It's not only just to keep that human element and collaboration that Amber was talking about, and also the creative inspiration that Lou was talking about, and keeping active, as Jill was saying. It's also so that we can collaborate and work together. And it's lovely to see the videos that the students are putting up and sending in to show on the Saturday morning show. And it's just a way of keeping all of the cogs greased, so that when we do come back and we can perform together, that we've kept our game. And I think that's really important. But I definitely will, Lucy, put some links in the description of this if you'd like to send me some, so that people can go and watch Shrek and other great musicals online. And hopefully quite a few of you, there's quite a lot of you now, which is great, will join us in the May half term to put something together and create ourselves, which is going to be really good fun. So if you haven't yet, there is still a little bit of time before the deadline, which I think is next Sunday, isn't it?
I think so.
I think next Sunday is the deadline for applications, and we don't want to oversubscribe. So if you haven't yet and you want to be involved in the half-term workshop, 25th to 29th of May, then I don't know if I've got a banner for that. Have I got a banner for that? Yeah, there we go. A little scrolly banner.
You've got a banner for everything, Lance.
I do seem to have a banner for everything, don't I? Oh dear. So yeah, I think it's really important that we keep everything moving. And please, guys, send in your videos, because that's what this whole Saturday morning thing is about. Okay, it's lovely, and I love having guests, and I'll invite more guests on like Amber today, and we'll talk about the industry, and we will talk about people's experience in the industry and good practice and all of that good stuff. But the main thing is we love seeing your videos, because seeing you perform is what we are all about. We're here because we want to help you to be great performers, and we love seeing your performances. So please don't forget to send us in your videos. And also,
and as much as I love my children, I'm getting bored of seeing their performances.
oh no, I'm not. I love seeing Scarlett's dance today was beautiful. Well done, Scarlett.
Oh, she's
Good
just cut on that
job.
moment. She's just appeared.
How perfect. Did you watch it this morning, Scarlett? Did
Okay. Lance is
Hello. Did you see Hello, did you see your video this morning, Scarlett?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sending it in. We love watching you dance. It was really brilliant. Well done. And I understand that you made it up all yourself. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that's really clever, doing your own choreography. So there you go, creative as well as able to perform. That's really brilliant. Good job. Well done. Really
Right.
good job.
Say bye. Bye.
See you later. Have a good day. Oh.
Yeah, she's been playing with her dolls in their little swimming pool.
Oh, lovely. Well, we've got another good day of weather today. So
Yeah.
I know we're a little quiet in the live views this week, but that's probably because it's very sunny. And what tends to happen when we have a sunny Saturday is we have less people on the live, watching live with us, and then all of a sudden it peaks in the evening, and everybody starts watching the video later. So if you're watching this on replay, I hope that you did the movement and got yourself warmed up, and I hope that you... Oh, hello. I'm hearing myself back a lot there.
Lots of delay going on.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
I'm going to have to up and leave you. My phone battery is literally going to die in the next couple of minutes. So I'm going to say bye-bye in case I get cut off. Lovely to see you all.
Oh, lovely to see you. Thanks for this morning, Jill.
No problem at all. And catch up with you next week, hopefully.
Lovely. Thank you. Have a good
Take care,
week,
everyone.
darling.
Stay safe.
Bye. Bye. Okay, I don't know. Maybe somebody has got a speaker on. Has anybody got a speaker on? That's really, really weird, isn't it? Just going to try that. I'm still hearing myself, but never mind.
It's gone now.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It was a bit laggy there for a minute, but I think that might be internet. Everybody's struggling to be on the internet. So, Dad, you are really laggy. Thanks for that, Eve. Okay, right. I did just want to quickly... actually, I tell you what. Is there any questions music related that either Lou or Lucy would like to ask our lovely guest Amber while she's here? If you can think of anything. The next thing I was going to do, actually, we've covered, because I was going to talk about creativity and collaboration, and I was going to talk about the Easter workshop that we did and you helped with really kindly. But we've kind of done that now. So I don't know if there's anything else that anybody wants to ask before we hand over to Amber Anderton for the end of the show.
I don't really have anything to ask other than I'm excited about hearing you play.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Anything from Lucy?
No, I can't think of anything. Still too early.
And I didn't see any... I don't know if there's anything in the comments. Has anybody there got any questions? Kira says, my mum is really good at singing. Please clap her. They will see that in just a moment, just how good she is. TJ's got to go, so we're saying goodbye to TJ. Cheerio, TJ.
Bye, TJ.
Eve's going to clap. Alice is going to clap.
We'll all stand at our doors and clap.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if Amber, if you're ready, I will. Once you've got your guitar, I'll hand over to you, and we will come back quickly after. I think you're going to do a couple of songs for us. Is it? 2 songs? Brilliant. Okay. So we'll come back to say a little goodbye after that. And while Amber's got the floor, I'm going to go over and set up the Zoom for you guys. So there will be a very short Zoom today as well, if enough of you want to come on and speak to us. And actually, I think if you want to ask any questions about either the workshop or anything for Amanda or Amber, sorry, or Lou or Lucy, then I can certainly take those questions. Or if they want to join us, of course, they're very, very welcome to join us in the Zoom. And I'll set that up while we have a listen to the end of the show with Amber Anderton. Woo!
Hello, everybody. I find this constantly weird standing in my dining room singing to nobody, but I know I'm really singing to you, so that's great. So the first song I'm going to play is a song called Purple Shadows. So talking about collaboration, this is actually from the lyrics or from a poem my dad wrote, and then we wrote the last part of the lyrics together. So it's really great if you can collaborate with a friend or family member because it helps with the inspiration. And the song's called Purple Shadows. In the purple shadows of your garden, among your flowers, I sit alone. I would 1,000 poems write to sit and hold your hand and journey with you through the night to find the promised land, to see the promised land of youth beyond the furthest shore together, know eternal youth and weep no more. In the purple shadows of your garden, among your flowers, I sit alone. The trees you planted arch above me, and boughs are hung with drifts of blossom, where the white thorn hedge has grown. In the purple shadows of your garden, among your flowers, I sit alone. I see the evening shadows lengthen, the summer breezes breathe your name. I hear your gentle footstep in the lane. I hear the garden gate fall to, close my eyes and think of you. And there you are beside me once again, in the purple shadows of your garden, among your flowers, I sit alone, I sit alone. Thank you very much. Okay, so the second song is going to be a little bit more upbeat. This is a lot of people's favourite song of mine. It's called Kings. So this is an example of a song that I wrote from a real inspiration. So I went to a music festival. It was amazing, and there was a really great band that everybody loved, and everyone just kind of really came together as one, and it was fab. And we were actually at the festival with a family called the Kings, and we were staying in a teepee. So we came up with an imaginary band that we were all in called Kings of TP. And this song's just called Kings. Tonight we are kings of TP. Tonight we are lords of it all. Tonight we are masters of all we survey. We give our
we will want for nothing. We will have only the best. So join us in singing our rallying song. Tonight we won't settle for less. 'Cause oh, we are kings. And oh, we are kings. Tonight we will put our hands up in the air as we stand together as one. Our voice will be heard to the ends of the earth. Our victory march has begun. And tonight we know we'll be remembered as we stand together and sing. So raise up your glass in a toast to the night. Let the feeling arise from within and say, oh, we are kings. Now, we are kings. It's our time. It's our time. It's our time to be kings, to be kings, to be kings. Spit down your needs and your worries. Put all those dark thoughts away. Ignore the future and let go the past. Be in this present today. Sometimes it's hard to remember the reason you rise up each day. To love and to fight and to follow what's right. Let your voice ring as we say, oh, we are kings. No, we are kings. We are kings.
Yay! That's awesome. Thank you so much. Absolutely fantastic.
You're so welcome.
A big thank you to Amber for coming on today to share some of her insight in the professional world of singing, and also to talk to us about what we can do to keep our voices healthy and safe. And I hope that you found that really, really interesting. A big thank you as well to Lucy for the wonderful quiz again. And Lou, it's lovely to see you too today. So thank you so much for coming in and joining us.
Yeah, sorry I've been absent.
Oh, you've been very busy, darling. We know that, and that's not a problem. In these difficult times, you've been very busy working and building up work online, which is a great thing. And as we said earlier, we'll be working with Lou to try and bring you that little course that she's putting together, and we'll make that happen somehow. So a big thank you to you as well. And all that remains to be said, I think, is let's give everybody a chance to say cheerio and goodbye. So we'll start with Lou.
So long, happy evening, goodbye.
Lucy.
Where's the Zoom link?
I put it in the description of the video, and I've just typed it again in the comments section, darling. Where's the Zoom link?
I've got to try and think of procrastination things to do.
Brilliant.
I'll pop on for a bit, but yeah, thank you guys for joining the quiz. And if you wish, I can do another one next week.
We would absolutely love you to, Lucy. I think that this should be a regular fixture because it's great fun for those watching in live. It's and also there's nothing to stop anybody playing afterwards when they watch the replay, because obviously they can answer the questions and they can write it down on a piece of paper and find out what they would have scored. So
yeah.
Great stuff. Thank you very much, Lucy. And finally to our lovely guest, Amber Anderton.
Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the singing. I do have a website called amberanderton.com if anyone wants to find out more. And I really appreciate Lance having me on today, so thank you very much.
Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure, darling. An absolute joy and pleasure. And you're most welcome to come back anytime and share your lovely singing with us again. If you'd like to come on, you're always very welcome. And also, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you might be available in May during the half term. We don't know yet because you haven't had confirmed with work what's going on, but if you can, obviously that would be lovely as well. And I'm also waiting on hearing from Jill as well. I'm hoping that we may have Jill for the May, because she missed out on Easter. Actually, it was unfortunate because it was actually due to a miscommunication in the fact that my email is not brilliant, but there we are. Never mind, all things will pass. So I'll say goodbye as well, and we will see you all next Saturday for more fun and games. But for the time being, from all the Act 2 family, have a lovely, lovely week. We'll see some of you on Zoom. Don't forget to send us your videos. Take care, folks. Bye.